And we are back. So, there was meant to be 2 pay-per-views.
Yes.
But I was an idiot and totally forgot that CMLL's Días de Muertos happened. It did happen.
Oh.
I am very pissed off that I didn't get that because once again it was a new show. But let's talk about.
When was that? Was that last night?
Yeah, that was last night. That was on the 30th.
Oh, and you didn't even bother to
They didn't have the results on Wikipedia, so I assumed that it didn't happen.
Oh.
But then we'll put it up there now. Well, fuck. I'll err on the side if it did happen. I have a contact to get those, so don't worry.
So we'll try again next year.
Yes. Or we'll try it when CMLL comes back again. Yay! I heard the show. Anyway, let's talk about NXT's Halloween Havoc. So,
okay.
The set was fucking awesome. They had
cheesy.
They had the digital gargoyle, but I wish they brought in the OG.
It was so fucking cheesy.
I love it.
Hate it.
Why do you not love the
that
cheese?
Stupid little fucking haunted maze or hay bales.
You're so.
They had stupid little plastic or styrofoam little gravestones on near the entry. It was just bad. It was bad.
Peanut Gallery is such a fucking stick in the goddamn mud.
It was just so cheesy.
I love it. I love the cheese, and Peanut Gallery's just a negative Nancy bitch. Anyway, that's why he's dressed as Donald Trump. Anyway.
What?
So let's go to our first match. So this was a spin the wheel, make a deal, which I love.
Okay, well that was I don't know. I just...
It's a part of the show. You need to enjoy it. You're so cynical.
I am.
Damian Priest defended the NXT North American Championship against Johnny Gargano.
Unsuccessfully.
Yes. Damian Priest had a person do his music live, which I thought was a really nice touch.
Yeah, that was cool.
Johnny Gargano was dressed as Jack Skellington, which I thought was fucking awesome.
He slashed a gigantic inflatable pumpkin, which we had alluded to earlier.
Oh, yeah. So they bought this terrible clearance aisle at fucking Goodwill pumpkin, and Johnny Gargano slashed it because he hates fun. So
he kind of like me in a lot of ways.
As he's dressed as Jack Skellington, but we'll go into that later. The spin the wheel, make a deal went to the Devil's Playground match, was just essentially a Halloween version of.
God. It was a street fight with Halloween-themed crap in it.
I loved it. Why are you just so butthurt and hateful? Why can't you let people have fun?
I didn't say they can't have fun. I'm just going to criticize it.
Peanut Gallery is just so negative. He brews coffee, and then he throws it away. So
what?
So there was a person who's dressed as Scream.
Oh, yes.
He gave Johnny Gargano a tombstone.
He or she or it, I don't know what it was.
We'll talk about that because this person came into play again, but we'll talk about that at the very end.
Okay.
And Johnny Gargano pinned Damian Priest to win the NXT North American Champion. He is the first 2-time North American champion.
Yep.
And I thought it was a great opener.
It was a decent opener.
I thought for Halloween Havoc, you know what? Because Peanut Gallery.
I mean, based on the order of those matches, that one should have been the last match.
Right.
But
Peanut Gallery takes a litter of puppies, puts them in a knapsack, and throws it into the river. That's fine.
That's terrible.
So after that, the Pat McAfee came in with Oney Lorcan and
Damian
Birch.
Pat McAfee came back.
Yes,
he's with Lorcan and Birch, who are the tag team champions.
Oh, it was so good. And so O'Reilly came out with Pete Dunne, which we kind of marked out a little bit, whoa, hey.
Hey, look who came back from England.
Pete Dunne looks great, by the way. And then he actually attacked Kyle O'Reilly.
So now he's joined the Pat McAfee crew.
I love it.
Right.
We needed something new with Dunne. Pat McAfee is great. Lorcan and Birch needed a mouthpiece. I'm okay with all of this.
Right.
And once again, we're probably going to have an 8-man tag at the next takeover. Jesus Christ.
Should stop.
Cameron Grimes had a segment with Michael P.S. Hayes. The audio was fucking amazing. You could hear nothing.
It was terrible.
But I do love Michael P.S. Hayes because Michael P.S. Hayes dresses the best.
Yes.
He dresses like a black preacher going into church.
Yes.
And it's amazing.
Right.
With a complimentary fanny pack, and I might have marked out. So,
okay.
Cameron Grimes got into a very sketchy van.
Yes.
And drove off, and that was a segment.
I was kind of wondering. It's like, boy, I don't know how I would feel about that, but okay.
They showed the person who was a passenger, and I don't know if
I couldn't identify who that person was. If you know, please do comment.
Yes, I'm pretty sure we could have done some research, but I was just way too lazy.
So was I. Anyways,
Jake Atlas and Santos Escobar had a match.
Santos Escobar.
It was a
non-title match for some reason.
It was super weird. I believe they did this so Santos Escobar can dress as Halloween Havoc Rey Mysterio.
Right.
Because apparently everybody has to dress as Halloween Havoc Rey Mysterio.
Right. So Escobar won. It was a short match. It was okay, but it was short.
It was really short. I wasn't a big fan of it. It was this crazy like double underhook, let's break every shoulder of your body kind of move. Cameron Grimes and Dexter Lumis in a haunted house of horrors, haunted house of terror match.
So this one was a multiple segment match.
They had like a very gritty kind of camera angle-esque thing.
Right.
They had zombies. Dexter Lumis is obviously creepy. I thought Cameron Grimes is awesome, by the way.
Yes.
His scared felt scared.
Right.
They had a segment with like the sister and Cameron Grimes like, oh yeah, come on, we're gonna have Cameron Grimes. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be fun. I didn't sign up for this, but I'm okay with it. And then it was like another zombie, so he freaks out.
Right.
I loved it. I thought that Dexter Lumis as the person was great. Cameron Grimes is great at emoting, and also the cheese.
Anyways, Rhea Ripley, Raquel Gonzalez.
The match was fine.
It was fine.
I was kind of disappointed.
It wasn't very memorable. It was just there. It's whatever.
Right. Riptide, so Rhea Ripley did win. It was a fun little match. It was nothing harmful, but I was expecting more of like a two-woman hoss clash.
Right.
Because that's what they built it as. I'm like, oh man, these two are gonna beat the shit out of each other. It's gonna be great. I wanted a nitty-gritty, let's just punch each other in the face repeatedly match.
Right. Anyways, so moving on, Cameron Grimes, Dexter Lumis. So part 2, this actually took place inside of the arena. So we actually got to see like zombies and shit.
Right.
And there was fog, and it was so cheesy and terrible.
They got like acrobats to do the zombies, so they were like twisting upside down. I'm like, that's a nice touch. And then Dexter Lumis did choke out Cameron Grimes. He technically won.
I guess, if you want to call it a match.
I loved it. I thought it was so great. And you're just so negative.
It was, God.
You wait for cats to birth kittens and punt them like for fun.
That's terrible.
So Io Shirai and Candice LeRae and another spin the wheel, make a deal for the NXT Women's.
And it was tables, ladders, and scares.
I love it.
I thought they said stairs for a second. I'm like, what? No, it's scares.
It scares.
I fucking swear to God. Jesus.
So, this was a really good match.
It was okay.
I thought it went once again. I was I want more.
It felt flat.
It kind of did.
It kind of like it started out really well. Like, yeah.
Yeah, it was like, oh, here's second gear, and it was just like there for the entire time. I was surprised that Io Shirai won.
Yes.
I thought that with Johnny Gargano, this was going to be Candice LeRae's moment. I thought if Candice LeRae won and we had the power couple, I think that's where it lost me, honestly.
I know. I really want the power couple. I really want the Gargano, Candice LeRae.
People want the power couple. You promoted it as such. Io Shirai will be fine if she loses to somebody like Candice LeRae.
Right.
She's ready. Johnny Gargano is champion. Oh, and then the person came back, the Scream Mask person. Right. And nothing happened.
Right. Like there was no follow-up, no nothing.
You killed it. They fucking killed it.
I mean, it was retribution kill. It was just like, there it goes.
Oh, here's the now. At least with the first one, it's like, okay, this person obviously assisted Gargano to win. They come back. I was expecting the same thing where they helped Candice LeRae win the match.
Right, but Candice LeRae... Which
would have been perfect. It's like, great, okay, a good show with a great ending, fine. Right. But they didn't do that.
Right, they they did great, and then they just kind of fucked it up in one show. It was the same fucking show, and they fucked up.
Right, they fucked it up. I'm sorry.
That's where it fell apart for me.
I love Io Shirai more than the next guy, and she's been a really good champion with great matches. But this was Candice LeRae's moment.
Right.
I'm sorry. She had the momentum going in. They had the person assisting her, and she's like this devil poison fairy bitch. I mean, it was perfect. It was perfect. But they just... And it would have been the talk. This would have pumped them up over AEW, but AEW won again because they did something stupid like this. I'm sorry.
So anyways, rating best match of the night.
Okay, I'm going to give Halloween Havoc a 2.5 out of 5. And I'm going to give the first match, Damian Priest and Johnny Gargano, the best match of the night. If you were going to count the Grimes Lumis as a match, I would have counted that.
Nope. Anyways, first match was my favorite match, as well as I alluded to it earlier, and I'm going to give it a 2.
Oh, really?
It started out pretty well, then...
Right. We just did it because, Halloween special. So thank you guys for listening to our...
what is going on next week?
Everything. So we have 2 pay-per-views. We have Full Gear, and we're going to be covering Power Struggle.
Yes.
Mothership might be joining us for the program.
Yes.
And also we're covering the election. So there will not be a Bible study.
No.
But there will be a wrestling lesson.
And what is that wrestling lesson on?
We're going to do other wrestlers in positions of politics.
Okay.
So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited for next week's show.
Yes.
Thank you guys for listening. If you did enjoy it, remember to like this video wherever, share it with your friends. Follow us wherever you're listening on. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe, obviously, and turn on those noties so you don't miss an episode. Because I guess we've been shadow banned because I'm amazing and...
I'm
sure.
and I'm a Sasquatch.
Yes. Also, check out our social medias, including Peanut Gallery's new Instagram. Have you posted anything else?
Nope. I posted one picture.
He is the worst.
I just go on there to follow other wrestlers and see what kind of shenanigans they're up to.
Right.
There's this loser called Majestic Production.
Oh, yeah, no, he's a total ass. And also become a patron, but as always, be...
Majestic.